Hey there everyone, it's Jenny, Vintage Soul Crafter, and I am just sitting here. It is morning. I'm sipping my coffee and I got my Otis on my lap. But I figured I would do a very organic, grassroots sort of video here real quick to share with you. That is the nook that I was telling you about the other day when I was opening up all my cutie cupies, and that's my mantle. And I wish the TV was higher because it's really hard to fit anything underneath there, but I know we've had that TV for 11 years, so at some point it will kick the bucket and then we'll get another one and it will sit higher and I can put more tchotchkes and stuff like that up on the mantle. There are several little items here that I got through the Instagram shoppers. I know it's probably hard to see, but there's little plastic reindeer and a Santa and a sled and the little white reindeer there and that adorable little, I don't know if you can see it, there's my finger, little elf right there, and there's a little elf there. It's kind of grainy because I'm zooming in so far. But and then I decided that I wanted to start collecting stockings after seeing some photos on Pinterest or whatever. Danger, danger, Will Robinson, Pinterest, pictures, ideas, danger, danger. Yeah, so now I've purchased a few old stockings, but those are quilted stockings, and I love them. And then there's my two elves that I rescued from a bag at Goodwill. It just seems so wrong to leave a couple elves. I mean, the one on the right looks like it got a little bit of asphyxiation. Get that out early in the morning. And yeah, it's looking a little zombie-like. So, but precious, just somebody's little handmade creations. And then a Santa that my dear friend Bonnie gave me, and that precious little chair, which I still need to clean up, but that's from Bonnie's neighbor, the estate sale that she and I went to that was just like hoarder heaven for us. Over in my nook, I have my beautiful Oh Holy Night transfer wood plaque that our daughter Megan made for me last Christmas. She and I had gone to a class in a lady's home, and then she later did this one as well. And that sweet, sweet little donkey right there is also from an Instagram, InstaShop, InstaSellers account, whatever you call it, on Instagram. And that's a very old Hummel nativity there that was my mom's that she got. She didn't collect Hummels, but that one really spoke to her heart, and she got that while we lived in Germany. And so yeah, we used to have shelves. That's my papa, my daddy, and my mom. Very old picture there down below him, to your right. And then my mom's mom, my granny, and in the background there of her is my great aunt Jackie, Wacky Jackie. And then up there is a little top shelf. So yeah, we had the light installed, and then there used to be shelves all the way across that had glass in them so the light could go down through. But then, like I said, after we had our floors done, we completely redid it. And then this is a Santa that I also got from an Insta seller. And that cute little Annalee, very old, I think those are 1960s, maybe one of them might even be 1950. They're not the same year, Santa and Mrs. Claus. I got those from the antique fair for like next to nothing. And normally I give those away, they're gifts, or I include them in some kind of crafty type project. But I thought, you know what, I'm holding on to these ones myself this time. And then this is a safety pin plastic crystal Christmas tree that I got from, where did I get that? I think I got that from, no, I got that from my Vintage Bliss place. Oh, hi, there's my toes. My Vintage Bliss marketplace that I shared with you guys. I got those on that one first Christmas trip that I went on. And I was going to list it in my shop, but then there were so many of them listed that were clear like this. It has a little angel, a little beaded angel. You probably can't see it. It's just going to get too grainy on the top of it, and then it's all assembled with safety pins. You guys remember those from like the 80s and the 90s probably. At the time I thought, oh yeah, those are okay, but now I love it. I could stick lights up in it. It's super cool. Next year I'll probably stick lights up in it, but I didn't this year. And so anyway, yeah, I was going to list it, but then I decided, no, I love this, and there's too many of them. I'm just going to enjoy it for a while. And then two sweet little angels that I found at a local antique store that I like. That's like a shabby chic kind of antique store. I don't like it as much as it's not as good the last couple times I've been there. But anyway, those were just these little sweet little Japan angels, and they were very inexpensive, so I picked those up. And then behind them is a super sweet votive that my sister Missy made and gave to me, that she purchased some of the antique vintage lace that I had in my shop, my Etsy shop, and wrapped it around a beautiful canning jar, Atlas jar, and made me a votive. So I love it. And she also purchased and made, I don't have it with me right here, some of the vintage 1940s Christmas cards that I had. And she used those to make like tags and put them on the front of the gift bags and stuff. And it's fantastic. Such a great idea. That's one of Otis's great big play balls right there. And behind that is a vintage sewing machine that belonged to my great grandma. And I actually still have a jacket that she made on that out of black velvet. And the table that goes on it, a trestle? That's actually a side table next to my side of the bed that has a piece of glass on it. So, and then that is on the back of that chair right there is one of the felting scarves that I made with Bonnie. And then over there, excuse me, is a snowman that I also got at Vintage Bliss that's musical. It's for sale in my Etsy shop, which the sale starts tomorrow. We'll run the 21st and 22nd winter sale on all snowmen. I really want to keep this one. So I'm asking quite a bit for him because he's unusual. He's from Japan. I'm sure he's from Japan, though he's not marked on the bottom. You can just tell by the way he looks and everything about him. And he has a music box in him. I've seen others similar, but I have not seen any that had the music box. And then those two adorable limbless elf ornaments I got also from Drunk Mantiques. It's a man who loves vintage, and it's Junk Drunk Mantiques on Instagram. I think that name is so clever. So really one of the points of my doing this video is to share with you what my friend B, hopefully I can do this, and she also just opened her own little, how can I do this? Her own little shop through Shopify, and she creates little key rings and whatnot from corks, from wine corks, and other various charms and things. And her name is B-E-A, and her shop name is B Charmed. I will put a link to it. And she's also on Instagram and Facebook and so forth. But she's purchased several things from me. And what's so funny is that B and I have actually only met like maybe twice. We live just 5 minutes from each other. And but we're friends through social media and through other people that we know from church and whatnot. And we keep trying to get together, but things keep happening. And but she's purchased several things for me. And I just go and I deliver them to her work because she works here in town where I work. And yesterday she was sick, but I delivered something to her door. And so again, we didn't actually like see each other. And she left me this at the door. And so, my gosh, B, you talk about overly generous. Look how cute are these blingity little butterflies that are wine rings. Those are so stinking sweet. Here is her shop. Oh my gosh, and she put them on. Sorry, Otis is... Oh, and it's mature. Oh, B, you clever lass. That is a paint chip, and she put it on, look, mature grape. That is so freaking clever. I love it. These are adorable. These are so sweet. That is Smart, smart girl. I love that. Here's a little sweet note. I won't open that up, but I resisted going through this because I wanted to see. Hopefully I'm not going to uncover anything she didn't want me to share with you. Oh my gosh. This is so beautiful from Poe the Raven. Oh, gorgeous rubber stamp. You're too generous. You're talking about me being too generous. You're too generous. Oh, look at these great little baggie of buttons. Otis is like, what are you doing? There's my Otis. What you doing there, Mommy? He sits on my lap every morning. He is a 80-pound lap dog. And some rickrack. Oh, dang. You set me up. You set me up. Nice, nice, nice. I have generous friends and a very generous sister. Oh my gosh, another little baggie of buttons. How sweet. Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And some stamps. Coolio, animal stamps. Fun for collaging. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so sweet. Hungarian, oh, it's all Hungarian stamps. Magyar Posta. That is so thoughtful of you. Thank you. My goodness, there's just a little baggie after a little baggie after a little baggie of cool stamps. Nigeria. My goodness. I hope you saved some for yourself. You must have quite the collection. And they're packaged so nicely here. Oh, those are pretty. Oh, love butterflies. More buttons on the cards. Oh, wow. Thank you. Thank you. More pretty stamps. These look like they're Polish, Greek or something. And then, let's see what else is down here. There's a jar. Oh my gosh. Bee, you're so sweet. And I love the way the jar has the cute, cute Santa fabric in it. I don't know if that's vintage, but it sure looks vintage. And then, oh, how cute. Oh, you created this. Did you create this? Or did you buy this? This is so cute. You could create this. That is super sweet. Oh my goodness me. And here is a really cool piece of fabric. Look at this. That is so fun. Oh my goodness. How sweet is that? It's a bee. Get it? Get it? You're funny. I wish I had a name like Bee that I could use. Oh, look. Sea glass and sweet little seashells. Oh. You would be Bee by the sea, and I'm just Jenny by the sea. That doesn't sound too bad, I guess. But and here's a little easel for putting my sweet little collage mixed media. And here's oh my goodness me. This just never ends. This is like the bag that never ends. Another sweet little test tube bottle of, oh, so adorable. Those will go with all of my seashore shell collections, etc. Look at, these are buttons. And on another paint chip card. How sweet, how cute, how fun, how clever. I love this. Oh, these are so great. Oh my gosh, talk about blingy blingy. And then let's see, what is this? This is like some stationery. Gorgeous bird's nest on the front. I'm sorry, Odie. It's okay, buddy. Just work with me a few more seconds here. Oh, beautiful. Oh, lovely. Lovely, lovely note cards with photography. Oh, man. Oh, Mary Jo Koch. Yeah. She's awesome. I love her work. So beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. Okay, we're even. All right, we're even. That's what I tell Bonnie. Bonnie and I are constantly giving stuff to each other, and you know, it's like that's what you do with friends, you know, and that's just what you do, I think, in life. When you're given a lot, share a lot, because that makes it all the better and more fun. And that's one of the things I always loved about like antique hunting and shopping with my mom and so forth, is that if she found something or I found something, you know, or found it for her, then she has it for a little while, and then I have it for a little while, and then I don't have any place to put it, or she doesn't have any place to put it, you know. And yeah, and I just love that. And sharing with friends and sharing the things that you have and being able to give them away, and the things that we find at these vintage sales and stuff is just, that just makes it all, you know, worthwhile, as being able to give it away. So thank you again so very much, B. I am incredibly grateful. I just wanted to share one last thing with you guys real quick. So this is Jeeves. I got Jeeves ages ago when there was Bombay Company, you know, at the malls, and he's had to have his original tray came off, and then we had another one of those like plastic charger plates that you can get from Michael's or wherever, and that was his tray for a little while, and then I just got him this other one last year because that tray finally came off. And this is like a hammered gold thing from Target. But anyway, I just love Jeeves. He's been a really good butler for us. But this chair is funny story, that that black granny square Afghan was made by one of my grandmas, great grandmas or grandmothers. My mom wasn't exactly sure which one, but this chair was for one of the church women's retreats where I used to work, and it was part of our artist studio display. And my friend Mary, hey Mary, if you watch this, found this at Salvation Army. Her husband could not wait to get it out of their garage. And then our daughter Meg fell in love with it when we had it up there on the stage for the retreat. And I loved it too. I love that vintage green. And so then Meg got new furniture, and now here it is in my house again. So I have a little bit too much green in my family room here, but I love that my room is turning into just this like flea market finds kind of room, which I've always loved, and wanna continue to fill it with those things. And then you don't have to worry. Like, I don't have to worry that Otis, you know, is going to mess it up or whatever. I also wanted to share with you this. Let me see if I can pan out a little bit more here. This is one of the stockings that I got from an InstaShopper, which is also granny squares. I know Bonnie probably hates it, but I just think it is so groovy cool. I love it. Love it, love it. She had 3 of them, and red, green, and white, you know, various different ways of being put together. And then I need to get some clips for my fireplace to hang these. And then this adorable felt. Isn't that fun? It's so funky fun. I need to get a little hook for it and some hangers for my mantle. And then I got to get my kids. Megan has her stocking with her, so she'll bring it for me to fill on Christmas Eve. But yeah, anyway, thanks guys for stopping by, for your comments, your sweet and lovely, kind comments. I'm so grateful for them, especially during the difficulties of this holiday season. And for watching and subscribing and putting up with all of my weird, funky ways of filming and etc. and my ramblings on. So I appreciate it. And if I don't speak with you and see you again, or you see me, whichever, before Christmas, have a very, very merry, blessed Christmas. And I may be talking to you before then, but otherwise I will be coming to you from Thailand as well. So I'll talk with you soon. Thanks. Bye-bye.